Welcome everyone to another G.I. Joe Sigma 6 action figure review. This is like it's 1985. Today I'm going to take a look at Storm Shadow. Now I wanted to show them in packaging because it does illustrate the fact that some of these Sigma 6 figures do come with a weapons locker. In this case, you have one half of it here and one half of it down here. So it makes a really nice way that they can package the weapons locker within and kind of integrate it with the packaging. So once you get everything out of the box and remove all the plastic and everything, these two pieces come together and form the weapons locker. I've showed that off before in another review, but I just wanted to kind of illustrate that you can have some of these figures come like this, and it's a really neat way to package them and adds play value to the figure. And welcome back. I finally got Storm Shadow outside of his packaging. And I have to say, my initial impression of him is that he looks really awesome. He's got very nice accessories, and the best thing I like about him is he really represents his 1980s cartoon character very well. And it's going to be hard to choose which one I like as far as the Sigma 6 Storm Shadows in my collection. I have the Samurai version of Storm Shadow, and also the Storm Shadow with Showery Crossbow. Towards the interview, hopefully I'll have made up my mind which one I like the best, but so far this guy's looking pretty good. Here's a close-up of his head. Now, as far as articulation goes, he's got the standard Sigma 6 articulation. If you watched my other reviews previously, this will all be familiar to you, but I'll go through it really quickly. Very nice movement in the head, and he can look up and down and all around. And he's got the articulation in the shoulders, so the shoulders do go up like that, and they rotate around like that. You've got the swivel and the bend at the elbow, as you can see right there. And you've got the 360 wrist articulation, as well as the hinge movement, so you can have back and forward movement like that. He's got a very nice ab articulation joint, as you can see right here. You can see the joint there, and you can go back and forth like that. Quite a degree. He's got a separate waist articulation point. And then he's got the standard hip articulation, so his leg can move back like this. You want to be careful not to stress the cloth or the whatever material this is too much, but you can get a pretty good range of movement with the leg. And of course you can do the Jean-Claude Van Damme imitation like that. Now on to the knee articulation. He's got the swivel at the knee, but then he's got a bend as well. And finally, moving down to the ankles, he's got the 360 in the ankles, as well as the hinge joint like that. So, like I said, standard articulation for a lot of the Sigma 6 figures. Some very nice details in this figure. For one, you get this nice holster where you can sheath both the sword and the sai. But also you got this nice Cobra logo. And on his arm you got the Arashikage clan tattoo. And about the materials for his clothing, starting with his pants here. This material is not simply just cloth. It reminds me a lot of the type of material you'd find like in a windbreaker. And that's one of the really nice things about Sigma 6 is they put these details like this in their figures using real world materials. And you can see there's even like stitching at the bottom of his pants here. And if we look at his sash here, it's got this is made of like real cloth, and you can even see the stitching in the cloth as well. So just excellent amount of real world materials, and that really is what one of the things that makes Sigma 6 worth getting to me and worth recommending to you. So let's take a look at the weaponry. First off, I guess we'll start off with the weapons case. As you saw, these two pieces form the packaging, but then once you take it out of the packaging, you can actually put them together and form a nice little weapons locker like this. Now here's a view of the weapons. What's really nice about this is not all of them, but some of them have this foam material, and they've cut away sections of the foam, so you have a really nice display for your weapons when they're being stored. They're not just loose in there all around. But let's go ahead and take a look at the weapons real quickly. You get this short sword. There's actually a technical term for it, but it's escaping right now. But you got this short blade there with a sheath. And you've got the nunchucks. And they are bladed, so if you extend out the blade like this, you can see on both pieces here. Like so. And they have a nice silver, and at the very edge of the blade you have a blue color, So you've got these. These are kind of oversized, but it's, you know, they're nice nonetheless. You've got the two Sai, like here. And all the handles have pretty ornate design to them, as you maybe can make out there. Really nice. And now he does have some climbing equipment, so he can scale up walls as any good ninja would do. So you've got these two pieces here. There's a little foam there. These two pieces here for his hands. And they just would go into his hands. Like so, like that. And then the pegs on the bottom of his feet will allow him to have his clawed feet. So if he's climbing up a wall, he has some points where he can actually attach to or dig into the wall. So he's got that ability, which is nice. Go ahead and remove this. So then you got this grappling hook here and a long piece of string. So you could tie it around the waist of the figure, and then find a bookshelf or some way to prop this up, and you can have a nice display of Storm Shadow scaling a bookshelf or something like that. And you have this long katana, as you can see right there. Again, the silver. Well, this is actually predominantly blue, as you can see on the tip, or on the bladed edge. You can see there. And you also get the stand where you can have the katana, and I think you can have the shorter bladed weapon on a display like that, as you can see. Now you do get this, they call it a bow stick, and you can have it like this, and I believe it should fit into the figure's hands. I'll have pictures of all this at the end. I just wanted to keep the review short. But what you can also do is you can take these blades and you can insert them like this. And then you can take the shorter blade, like this one here, and do the same thing over here. So you have one long, deadly weapon. I don't think I really like that look of that. It's just too long, so I probably won't be displaying them like this. But I do like the bow stick alone. It's kind of neat. In fact, it's like that. You can just pretty much play with it yourself if you so desire. So you can see really nice weaponry, really nice details in the weapons. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do some size comparisons. One, I'm going to do a size comparison with Marvel Legends Deadpool, just to kind of give you an idea of what the difference in size is between a Marvel Legends and a Sigma 6 figure. And then I think I'll come back with my final thoughts and decide which of the three Sigma 6 Storm Shadows I like. Now, in case it isn't obvious by this display, I do like my figures with blades, but it also serves to illustrate the size difference between the Sigma 6 Storm Shadow and Deadpool, as well as the Toy Biz Elektra and the more recent Marvel Legends Spiral. So you definitely get good value for your Sigma 6 figures, and just nice overall quality, overall build quality, playability, and definitely recommend just about any Sigma 6 figure in the line. So definitely please do check them out. Well, I don't know. It's going to be hard to pick just one. For sure, it's going to be a toss-up between Storm Shadow in the middle and the Samurai Storm Shadow. Nothing wrong with this guy, but these two really appeal to me just a little bit more. This guy actually kind of grew on me. I like the sort of the bare-chested look with the tattoo on the chest, but it's really going to be a toss-up between these two here. But I think I'm going to have to go with this guy, just for the fact that he reminds me a lot of the cartoon Storm Shadow that we got when we were growing up as kids in the 80s. So I got to give props to this guy. This guy comes in very closely in second. He's got very nice ornate armor, nice weapons, And he actually does stand tall. It's not just the helmet. He actually stands a little bit taller than these two guys here. So, by the way, I do have a review of this guy. It's back when I first started reviewing. If you just go to my channel and type in Storm Shadow, you should find Samurai Storm Shadow review. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. This has been my review of this guy, Sigma 6 Storm Shadow. Thank you so much for watching.